Welcome to clinicalclassroom.com. If you're coming to us from TPT or Teach Faith Teachers, you would have noticed this is the clinical teacher. We're going to show you the last of our really sophisticated mapping and curriculum sorting tools. This one, again, is connected to Fountas and Pinnell, specifically to their new writing wheel connected to their writer's workshop. It's an exceptional resource. If you don't currently use Fountas and Pinnell, in order to use this tool, it's probably best that you do connect to it. They give you great information. This is really meant as a periphery tool to help you access their content. If you need some additional information regarding how it connects to Common Core or your specific curriculum, they have some great resources on that. Pretty much if you're teaching to Fountas and Pinnell, you're going to hit all the boxes that achieve all of Common Core, likely even higher or better in better detail. Let me quickly run through this tool because I don't want to get too much into the detail of why it's amazing. If you want to look at that, check out our blogs on our website on the Clinical Classroom. I do have a tendency to rant and ramble a bit, but I do enjoy and love teaching and love smart tools. So let's get into it. If you're, I'm going to show you the macro version of this. If you don't have a macro version or you don't want to use a macro version, it will just not have these options. If you are using the macro, you will need to enable the macro. The macro essentially just gives us the option of doing full screen and either standard screen or full screen. The tool gives us gives you the ability to jump very quickly in between sections. In this case, there are 4 main sections in the F&P wheel. The first is writing process, then conventions, then genre, and craft. These you will notice if you look at any F&P wheel. There is the ability to look at all progressions. That takes you here. This is significantly more complex than some of the other tool sections, so obviously this is a little bit different. It will have a lot more buttons here that has to do with you being able to look at any of this information that you need. The other ones are a little more simple because they just have their section of curriculum. So if we were to look at, let's take this one, drafting and rewriting. It's specifically noted by level, and it does also include new and review. So one of the things we can look at is specifically going to grade 2. And looking at grade 2, you'll see anything that has to do is new, just like our other tools, is white. Anything that's review is gray. In looking through this, we can start to identify very specific things that our students need to do. It's a very useful tool for setting specific outcomes or goals, especially when conferencing or when setting small group activities, but also for setting up your whole class activities. Especially when we start looking at conventions, or genre conventions is a fantastic one. We can look at their spelling section. I tend to like to use words their way for spelling, but it's good to see how we use it when we're writing. Grammar and usage, these is one of those things that, again, very useful and very important for us to be looking at when we're looking at our outcomes. If you have any questions or concerns when you're using this tool, please feel free to email us, theclinicalteacher@gmail.com, or you can contact us through our webpage, theclinicalclassroom.com, or again, any comments or feedback you want to put through our Teach Faith Teachers website, and that's, again, the Clinical Teacher. We love building these tools for you. If there's any changes or updates we need to do, just let us know. We might be adding some videos in the future to give some more accessibility information if it's a little more complicated, but hopefully it should be running pretty clearly for everyone. Again, if you have any questions, we look forward to hearing from you, and we hope this tool helps make it easier to get the part of your job that you like doing, which is working with students. Thanks again, and take care.